Welcome to SBCCtv. In this tutorial, I will provide you with an overview of different areas of the page that you'll be adding content to, or in some cases, editing content. So let's take a look. First one we're going to take a look at is the headline, and by headline we're going to talk about this area. I'm going to actually pick my pen up, talk about this area of the page, and that's where in the form you provided the player's first name and last name. So if you have a spelling error, want to change the position of the player, I'd put the key position that the player plays up here. You may want to list somewhere else in the page other positions the player plays, but this would be the key area that the player plays, and you'd click the edit headline, and you could edit that information. Another area of the page is the edit picture area, and that's this area, and you'd click this edit button, and then you would want to replace this image. You could simply delete the image so that there's not an image there, but you definitely don't want to leave the placeholder there. Another area of the page is the edit widget, and that is actually the YouTube video. There is not an edit video button in OmniUpdate, so I am limited to the button names I can use, but this will allow you to edit the YouTube video that you inserted. So in this case you may want to change the dimensions a little bit, and the height is a little bit off for the look of the template, so that's an area that you would maybe want to click and change the dimensions of the video. Edit main content, and that's this area of the page, and there's two parts to this. There's the main content where you're giving some information about the player, and in this information you may want to put different positions that the player plays. And then there's also a statistics area, and there are two separate videos for those because the statistics area uses a special snippet that allows you to input your code much easier than having to create tables throughout. So we'll talk about those. And then we've got the left nav areas. We've got two areas here, and this allows you to edit the number as well as this area of the page. So I'm going to talk about being careful editing this area of the page. And then if you click on this bottom edit left nav, you'll be able to change the player's quote, change the picture here, delete the picture, and edit or add content in the left nav area of the page. And then finally we have the edit right panel, and that is where the template allows you to put the vmail address. This is based upon the Kero script, this vmail instead of email, and then it's got contact information. You could add other contact information to that area if you want, but the default or what the template looks for is an email address of your player or yourself, depending on how you want to set that up. So there you have it. That is the different areas that you'll be editing or adding content to. And let's take a look at some of the videos with individual areas.